Let me show you one other way to fish down here that's really a lot of fun. This is basically a Canadian style mooching rod and reel. Very much like a conventional salmon rod that's used up in British Columbia. They're a single action reel, which means when the line goes out, the handle spins. It's a direct drive. It does have a drag section on the reel though, so you can put a little bit of pressure. The great thing is they'll hold 700 yards of 20-pound test. So if you're not a fly fisherman and you'd still like the thrill of catching a tarpon on a fly rod, this is the way to do it. It's a 10.5 to 11 foot long rod with 20-pound monofilament and a single action reel. Let me tell you, if you want a thrill on an actual conventional style rod and reel, this is the way to do it. The other thing is they've got probably the loudest clickers in the world. So when you get a fish on, everybody's going to know it, which is kind of fun. Now this is an actual 12-weight tarpon rod set up. This has an Able reel on it, which actually has a drag, and it's got a forward shooting head, which is kind of technical, but what that means is you've got weight on the front of your line to where it's going to carry the fly further. This is an actual tarpon fly, and these things they're really goofy looking, but in a way tarpon are really susceptible to taking a fly, much so than a lot of other fish. What we do here is we go into about 100 to 200 pound leader. Then we have a couple of sections of 20-pound test line, because basically in the IFGA you have to have a 20-pound section of line in your leader to make for world record fish. So what I'm going to do with this then is just show you a couple of casts. This is just typical with what we're going to do. Get a little bit of line out here. Same type action with the fly. And you'll see the fly then coming down the beach. I'll kind of keep it in this nice clear water where you can actually maybe see the fly. Can you see that? Mr. Tarpon just waiting to grab a hold of that right now, I'm sure. There it goes. And this is something you can do at home too. It's just, go down to a lake or a stream or something. Whether you're trout fishing or whether you're actually fishing for anything, it doesn't matter. Fly fishing's fly fishing. And basically what you're doing is trying to make a cast that's at least 40 to 50 feet where you can get your bait out there, in this case a fly, in front of that tarpon, and then draw the fly back to you. Grip of the rod here, the cork, and you're not doing this with your wrist. You're not, fly fishing like this. You're fishing with your arm. See? 10, 2.
So
10 to 2.
So the rod is just an extension of your arm.
Exactly. And so, and when you pull it, let me show you. So when you're going to lift that, you're going to lift the line out. Pull here, snap back, and when it gets to the 2 o'clock, let it come forward, see, like this. See? And you don't, when you're starting, you don't have too much line out because you lose confidence. But the main thing is just get used to this first. Okay, you're going way too far back. 10 to 2. 10 to 2. Here, 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 here.
Oh.
Here, here. And see what I'm doing is when I come back, I'm pulling. When I let go, I let go.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's...
And it isn't going to come in a...
Got too much
Okay,
line
there
out.
you go. Start with a little bit less line out. Start with just like that right there. Hold it there. Pull your... No.
So...
See when when your line's back like that, that's hard to get it to come up.
Okay.
So So go like this, pull, and then just do this for a little while. Just wham, 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 wham.
Okay.
And you don't have to have much line. 10 to 2, that's it. Kind of like a whip. Now see if you can let it lay down in the water straight. Okay, the straighter the line, and come more, you're going side saddle. There you go. There you go. That's it, that's better. See? You getting it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now what you're going to pull on your line, there you go, let it out. Pull, let it out. Pull, let it out. Okay, and then when you're fishing, so you just do it slowly, like let it there, okay, let it in the water, there you go, that's it. To where you could then strip your line back if you had a fly on the end of it. That's good. And you can go out in your backyard, you can go to a park or something like that, just don't have a fly attached to the line and practice. This is John Maynard from watersportspanama.com. Come down and see us sometime and try this new style of fishing. It's something you'll never forget.